welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all well. Today, as you can tell, I'm going to be filming an eyebrow do's and don'ts. I think it's about time for me to film this video as promised. I filmed the eyeshadow do's and don'ts and eyeliner do's and don'ts already, so I'll list them down in the description. And I'm also thinking about doing a contour do's and don'ts. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. By the way, do you like my shirt? I know I'm going to get loads of questions. This is from TK Maxx. I think it's from a brand called, I can't say, called Illustrated People. That's the brand. And of course, as always, I am not here to tell you guys how to do your eyebrows, how to do your makeup. Makeup is fun, it's supposed to be versatile. Everyone does it differently, so I'm not here to basically tell you what to do. By no means am I saying that you can't do any of these things. So yes, if you guys find this video helpful, then be sure to give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe to this channel as well as my vlog channel while you're here. And without further ado, let's just jump right into... That was a weird hair flip. And without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So for the sake of this video, this is going to be my do side and this is going to be my don't side. And that brings me to my first don't, and that is striving for a very solid colour throughout the whole of your brow. When you observe your brow naturally, your brow doesn't have a solid colour all throughout the video. All throughout the brow. I do too much YouTube. When you look at your brow carefully, you can see that your brow doesn't have a solid colour all throughout. It gets very thin towards the beginning of your brow and then it gets more dense. And my eyebrow do is to concentrate on the arch and the tail of your brow the most. This is where the product should be the darkest and more dense, so you can be a little bit more heavy-handed in those areas of your brows. The next don't is falling in the trap of squaring off your brows. I see a lot of girls doing this. They have that really harsh line just at the beginning of their brows. It may look good for photography, it may look good for videos, but in real life it looks very unnatural in my opinion. And my eyebrow do to avoid that from happening is to just use a brow gel that is closest to your eyebrow shade and just gently brush that through the beginnings of your brows, and this will give your brows a much more softer look while still giving you that fullness towards the beginning if your eyebrows are sparse. The next eyebrow don't is drawing a long and harsh line throughout the brow. As you can see, your brows aren't very angular, they're not naturally like a straight line and all perfect. So my eyebrow do is to basically draw very short strokes to kind of replicate the notion of your hairs and how they naturally kind of look on your eyebrows, and this will just give a much more natural appearance. My next eyebrow don't is dragging the tail of your brow way too low. I feel like a lot of girls do this when they try to kind of extend your brow a little bit, especially if you don't have many hairs towards the tail of your brow. This just makes your whole eye look a little bit droopy, so you don't really want that. So the eyebrow do is to basically extend your eyebrow outwards rather than downwards. So this gives you the fullness that you are striving for, but it just doesn't make your eye droopy, it just makes them more elongated to the side. My next eyebrow don't is having your eyebrows arched in the wrong place. And I've actually seen people do this quite a lot throughout my school years. I feel like all of us when we're teens, we kind of don't know how to do our eyebrows, but we still try to. So that is why I'm here to help you guys if you are that person that is just struggling. I see people arching their eyebrows way too early on. Some people arch their brows like halfway through the brow or like up here, and it's just really strange. It's not flattering, it doesn't frame the face to its best potential. So the eyebrow do is definitely knowing where to arch your brow, and for this you just need a pen or a makeup brush. Basically you want to position your object on the side of your nose, and this is where your eyebrow should begin, as you can see. Now if you want to find where your arch should be, then just take your object and align it at your nostril and then directly through your pupil, and this is where your arch should be, as you can see, and this is where mine is. And then if you want to know where your eyebrow should end, you just do the same thing, but this time you align it at the edge of your eye, and this is where your eyebrow should end. So that trick has been around for years, probably most of you already know it, but I just thought I would include it in this video in case you didn't. My next eyebrow don't is using a brow product that is way too dark for your brow. This can really give you that scouse brow, so unless you're going for that look, I would suggest to definitely match your eyebrow product as close to your brow hairs as possible. And my next eyebrow do is to definitely use two different shades if you feel like your brows need it. I often use a darker shade towards the arch and tail of my brow, and then I use something a little bit lighter towards the beginning of my brow for that much more faded and natural look. And my last don't is over plucking your brows. We've all been there, we've all over plucked our brows in our teens, and let me tell you, they don't grow back. So if you are young and you're thinking of plucking your eyebrows, definitely get your mum or dad or someone that knows what they're doing to do it for you, or get it done at a professional's, because life is too short to be trying to grow out your brows. Honestly, it is a lot of hard work, and half the time your brows won't grow back, or they'll grow back in different directions and they'll be very hard to manage. If you are desperate to do it yourself, then I have a do for you, and that is to actually fill in your brows before you pluck, and that that way you know which brows are really important, so you can't touch them, you can't pluck them, and you basically know which ones you don't need, and those are the ones you can pluck. So that is all for all of my eyebrow do's and don'ts. I have it all written down in my YouTube notebook. I've been planning so many videos in this, by the way. I am like obsessed. So that is all for this video. I really hope you guys find it helpful. Then please definitely leave it a thumbs up so I know to make more of these videos. And if you are new, then please be sure to subscribe to this channel as well as my vlog channel. I've been posting so much on there, and I've got a really fun and exciting vlog coming up from one of my meetups. So that is really exciting. Keep your eyes peeled for that. I found that saying really weird. Keep your eyes peeled, like... But that is all from me. I hope you guys are having the best day ever, and I'll see you very soon in my next video.